Hello, 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 humanity. I am glad to be back. Before I touch on today's recipe, I wanted to apologize. The last recipe that I posted, sunflower seeds pizza. I'm hoping that you guys recognize my error and followed suit because it should have been sunflower seed kernels pizza because you don't want to use the shells, so it should have been kernels. So sometime today I'm going to take that down and then actually put the kernels up. The pizza itself, it's healthy, and it was a easy, quick drawback to something different, and that's, remember, we're in this struggle and we're trying not to. We don't want to get bored, and we're trying to do this lifestyle for those of us where it's serious. The endless cravings, the sugar cravings, and what have you. So anything that we can do to not be bored, to add zest and what have you to the new eating lifestyle, that's hopefully what we're all together trying to implement. So just be mindful of that until I can change that last recipe. You don't want to use the seeds, you only want to use the kernels. So it shouldn't have been sunflower seeds, it should have been sunflower kernels. So stay mindful of that, and I'll take that down sometime today, and then I'll replace it with kernels. The recipe completely stays the same, and you're just basically you're just using kernels instead of the actual sunflower seed. Okay, so today, humanity, I'm coming to you with a new recipe. It's really, really tasty. I really enjoyed it. And it's affordable once again. It's really convenient, easy to fix. I think my preparation time may have been not even a good 10 minutes in total. And everything is affordable. It's probably stuff that you already have in your fridge, so no worry. But the trick to this, there's two tricks to this, and you want to make sure you get a large leaf because all I had on hand, I had collard greens on hand, but they were small leaves. And let me tell you why that the larger leaf will make a difference. They're easier to roll. You place your meat mixture in the middle, and then they're more pliable for rolling. And you also could use kale. Had I had kale, I would have gone with, if I had large kale leaves, I would have washed and just, placed my mixture within the large kale leaf, and I would have just went with the kale. I just didn't have it. So any large leaf green that you don't have to have collard green. You can have mustard. You can have turnip. It doesn't matter, kale, as long as you have a large leaf. That's the trick to it. But now here's the other trick. You're not putting any water. You know how generally when you make your chili, you generally put maybe a cup of water or what have you. The trick to this is you're not going to put any water. You're going to use maybe like a fourth of a cup of vegetable broth. And the only or if you want to use beef broth, chicken broth, however, it doesn't matter. But the trick to it is you want that little bitty liquid to stick to your meat mixture. And remember, all of our recipes are meat friendly, so this recipe can easily be used with a a lean chicken breast, a lean cut of turkey. It doesn't matter, or a lean cut of ground beef. It doesn't matter. So anyway, what I did was I used 1 can of chickpeas washed and mashed, and all that is just pulsing your chickpeas. And after I mashed them all up, I greased a skillet. I think I put maybe a teaspoon of oil. So if you have grapeseed oil, or better yet, if you have a cooking spray, just spray your skillet. But you know how we do with the spoons. I can't, cover that enough. The teaspoon is the smaller of the spoons. The tablespoon is the larger of the spoons. And you're using a teaspoon, a teaspoon of your oil. Let your skillet get slightly hot. Don't let it get too hot. Not too hot at all. And you're going to pour over in your mashed chickpeas or your poached chicken breast, ground beef, turkey breast, however that goes. Then I put in a fourth of a cup of chili powder. You can get that at your local grocers. Just the seasoning chili powder. You can get the packets if you want to, but I don't know. For some strange reason, I find that the packets, they seem to have too much salt. I'd rather just get the chili powder, and I've just found that the chili powder has less salt, less sodium. So you can decide on that. So one fourth cup of your chili powder, 1 teaspoon of teriyaki sauce, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic. If you have some black pepper or white pepper, you can use a half of a teaspoon of that as well. I ran out, so I couldn't use either. But I know to bring your flavor up a little bit. I use 2 tablespoons of honey barbecue sauce, sugar free if you can find it. Remember, we're trying to watch that sugar. The things like ketchup and barbecue sauce. You would be amazed at how much sugar is in your condiments. So be careful with that. If you can find sugar free, go with the sugar free. But anyway, I use 2 tablespoons of the uh, of the barbecue sauce. I use 1/4 cup of chopped celery, 1/4 cup of chopped onions. If you have bell peppers, I didn't have any bell peppers on hand as well, and that all it'll do is just enhance your flavor. 1/4 cup of bell peppers, and remember personalization. Remember that personalization and customization is key. Because the things that you like, there may be other things that you want to add, so it's good. But remember and stay mindful for this to work. You don't want your chili to be liquidy at all, because if it's liquidy, that's going to run right out of your leaf. So stay mindful of that, whatever you add in terms of your personalization and your customization. And so I used 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder. You may want to go in with 1 tablespoon, of the chicken bouillon powder, and you may not even want to do the powder. You may want to do the liquid bouillon. That's cool too. That won't interfere with your the texture of of your um, um, your chili cheese wrap. Now I used one uh, um, one package of cheese. I used Colby, and it was block, but you don't have to use block because all I did was chop it up. If you have shredded, that's good. And then you don't have to just use one particular cheese. You can go in with pepper jack. You can go in with Colby. You can go in with mozzarella. You can mix them up however you want to do. And I let all of that. I sauteed. Don't put your cheese in until last. You know that. But I sauteed and your barbecue sauce and your teriyaki sauce. All of those are last. You basically want to do your meat or your chickpeas and your vegetables. You want to saute all of those for maybe about 4 or 5 minutes, and then after you've sauteed your chickpeas and your vegetables, or your ground beef, or your lean ground turkey, or turkey breast. And then you're going to go in with your teriyaki sauce, and then you're going to go in with your barbecue sauce, but all of your seasonings, the chili powder, you want to go in with that the minute you finish your sautéing. And make sure, I should reiterate that, don't put your chili powder in until after you've sautéed your vegetables. And so then you're going to go in with your chili powder. Remember, we said 1/4 cup of the chili powder, and your chicken, your bouillon powder, your chicken bouillon powder, and then your teriyaki sauce, your barbecue sauce. And then after you've sauteed all of those ingredients for maybe about, I'd say about 3 or 4 minutes, then you're going to go in with your cheese. And, you let your cheese cook in for not even a good 2 minutes. And then after you've done that, you turn your stove off and put that to the side. You're going to get your large leaves, wash them, no chopping, no pulling the stem out of the back. And now at the bottom, you do want to discard your stem, especially if you have real long stems. Discard the stem from the bottom, so you're basically left with nothing but leaf. There's no stem hanging out from the bottom. You take your mixture, you scoop it out, take 2 tablespoons of your mixture or 1 tablespoon, depending on how large you want your wrap. Scoop it right in the middle, and then just start from the bottom and roll up. You're gonna put your mixture in the middle, and then you're gonna roll up and get your wrap. I wouldn't recommend cutting it because the chili itself, it can get kind of sloppy. So but that's up to you. You use your own discretion. But that's probably going to be a little bit too messy. So oh, and let me say this. I before I put my mixture in, I coated all of my leaves with mayo. But now you don't have to use mayo. You can use a ranch. You can use a honey mustard salad dressing. You know what I'm saying? But that's going to enhance the flavor, and that's also key to you having a good wrap. You want some kind of dressing, be it mayo, be it a salad dressing or what have you. And you put you coat each one of your leaves with, like I say, mayo or a honey mustard, a chipotle salad dressing or something like that. And after you've coated the leaf, then you put your mixture right in the middle, and then you just roll it up. And it really is tasty, humanity. And like I say, it's affordable and it's really convenient. There's no I'm an impatient cook, so you know that it has to be easier, as I'm not doing it anyway. So let that be your reassurance. So I'm currently, remember, I'm really behind on the anti-bullying and the sugar-free campaign with the kids, with the babies. So I'm trying to work on that today, and I know the 19 slides. I'm hoping I haven't even counted myself. I'm hoping I'm at least 5 slides in, but I'm hoping to bring you a slide as it relates to our tiny measure of changing the world. And I really do. I believe we can do it. There's changes in the world every single day, and endless changes. So I don't believe that just a little small change in the world, us loving and being, making considerations to various things, if in fact that won't help us do a little tiny, any little change. If it affects one, we've done a good job from now until Christmas. Okay, humanity. So I'm going to end it here so I can get you some more stuff. A lot of the stuff will probably be coming latter part of this day. I had hoped to maybe in maybe a couple of hours, but for some strange reason I'm not feeling too good again. I guess you say that what else is new, but know that I'm thinking about you and wishing you the best. And you know how we ended, humanity. I'm gonna go and get it and then bring it back to you. Nothing but the best to you.